What's up, guys? Just gonna attempt to install the oil air separator from Ford Performance on my 16 Mustang GT. Car's pretty much stock, or it was stock. It just has the end gauge with the Lund flex fuel tune. So I figured I'd do this. I picked this up used off the forum. Well, actually off the Facebook group, but got a good deal, and I've been wanting this one for a while. So I just took it off, inspected it, everything looks good. Pretty much this is everything you're going to get in the kit. Instructions, 2 breather hoses. This one goes to the valve cover. This one goes to the manifold. Back to this guy, the actual oil air separator. So it's pretty straightforward. Should be a pretty painless install. So here we go. Alright, so first step is we're going to remove this engine cover right here. There's like 4 tabs underneath, and you just got to pull it up, and you can remove it without, or with the strut tower brace inside. And, you got to use a little bit of force, but nothing crazy. This guy in the back can be a little tricky because you want to get it behind, but you got this right here. But again, just a little bit of force, nothing crazy. And then you want to lift this up, just kind of slide it out. Make sure you don't scratch it up too bad. I mean, I didn't scratch it, but you know, if you're not cautious, you could easily scratch it up pretty easily. Put that to the side here. Excuse the mess. Me and my girlfriend just moved into this house about 2 months ago, so we're still setting everything up. So, alright, first thing, once we get the cover off, you got this breather tube right here, going from the manifold back to here. And so you just pull this tab right here, lift up, pull this tab, lift up. Now, simple as that. Put this back, put this guy away. Okay, so now we want to gain access to this. So I'm going to pop these clips out. Probably. Okay. All right, so now we want to gain access to be able to install it. So initially that's going to go here and here, the oil air separator. This is going to pop out and rest in the middle of it. And also to get it in properly, we got to remove this. So I'm sure you could just pull it up, but if you have like a interior trim ply, you know, a kit like this, it'll just make it easier. Kind of pry from both sides. There we go, that one's out. And then this guy, he's pretty tight, so just pop it off like that. There you go. So now we have these 2 spots open, and this is where the oil air separator is actually going to go. It has these clips right here. So it's probably going to be a tight fit, but let's see how this goes. So now since I got it in, or underneath the harness at least, I'm going to move this back down because it's resting on that pivot, and it's not really working. There we go. So now I'm going to put this harness back. So I clip that in, clip this guy in, clip this one in right there, and now this is going to rest in here apparently. There we go. And it fits really good actually. I mean, yeah. Could be fun removing that when it comes time to drain it, but there's room for it. Now that those 2 are in, take this hose and we're going to install it to here. So I think it goes like this. Again, pull this tab, pop it down, give it a pull up, make sure it's actually in there. There we go. Just want to make sure. And now I'm going to take the other breather hose. And now we have the other breather hose, and it's going to go here first. Well, actually, I think it might be easier to go either way. It's going to fight us a little bit, but there we go. Now we know for sure it's in there. There we go. Checking all the connections. That's just how I am. Okay, so there it is. It's all installed. Fits pretty nice. I guess when you do it, you can just move this coolant line. It's going to be a little pain to drain it. That's the only downfall to this kit. A lot of people complain about it, where like the other ones, you know, you can just uncap it, drain it. I think the easiest method will be to, you know, remove the cover, obviously, and people use a squeegee. I think that will be the easiest method for that. So last step. So here's the cover. So you see these little nipples. They rest in here on the manifold back there as well. So pop this guy in again. Again, you want to just go slow. No need to force this. It will go. Just take your time. So it looks like it's lined up. So just one thing I did, I mean, I'm sure it would have been okay, but just so it didn't occur, once I put this cover on, this wire was a little crimped up, so I loosened this up a little bit so I could slide it down a little more, and now it's pretty good. I'm satisfied with it. So that's it. I'll update this after I drive it a little, see how much oil it catches. It looks like it catches a lot. It's just, right now it's the winter. I'm in New York, so she kind of just sits in the garage. But yeah, that's it. There's the ride. More videos to come.